You know, I'm an old man, and sometimes I come across as being a little too serious. Sometimes I get the strange feeling that someone's looking at me behind my back. It is May 2024 and I've just started my first painting for this year, and most likely the only one. The Peruvian ghosts are my signature art, and I haven't painted any of them or drawn any of them for quite some time. This painting features my Peruvian ghosts prominently. I intend to do maybe one or two more after this one featuring the Peruvian ghosts, and then that will be the end of it. I will not be making any more. Oh, what? You don't approve? It's my intellectual friend, you know. He rings me up every now and then to tell me bullshit. yeah, sorry, mate. No, I'm not interrupting you. I'm starting to annoy you. Take it easy, my friend. Take it easy, my friend. I know you're an intellectual. You're a scientist. You're an artist, just like me. You've never painted a picture in the whole of your life, but you're a writer. You're a writer as well. Wow. No kidding. No kidding. Yeah. Yeah. Argumentative by nature. The motorbike, do you hear that? Is around. The motorbike is around. Enough of that nonsense. Let's get serious for once, shall we? 2024 started off badly for me. I was very ill for the first month and a half, but I recovered, as I always do. I always come back bigger, stronger, better than before. My music studio has also expanded, not by way of area, but by way of equipment. A new synthesizer, new amplifiers, and 2 more, or is it 3 more guitars? Well, I've dug up one guitar that was long forgotten. I got it out of the safe here, and I'm busy. I stripped it down and I'm busy reworking it. But that's besides the point. It's been a couple of weeks now that I've been working on this painting, and I've come to realise that this will not be a quick job. I've decided to put in a lot of detail and a lot of time building up the paint. In fact, I will not give it a schedule. I will just keep on painting it until such time that I deem it finished, at least to my satisfaction. As such, I refer to it as my forever painting. It will finish when it finishes, someday, whenever. But I know that you don't care. The brush is what makes it all happen. Whenever I start a painting, I always start by splashing paint all over the place to populate, to fill the surface of the canvas. And sometimes I get carried away. I see, through the process of pareidolia, start seeing things or start doing things. But at the end of the day, all of that gets buried under new paint. And sometimes I ask myself, why do you do that when it's all going to be buried under new paint? There's no answer to that. I don't know. That's just the process. That's how things are around here. Right now I'm working using my acrylic paints, and as you know, I do funny things with paints. I mix them up with fluorescents, other pigments, and sometimes things like sugar and salt, and I'm always hoping that in due course I will get a lot of crackling in the paint. I've never mastered the art of crackling, and it's not like in the arts and crafts where they smear glue, sort of wait for it to half dry and then put acrylic paint over it, and then you get those long cracks. No, I'm not talking about that kind. What I'm after is a natural process that sort of happens by itself and you get that mosaic-y craziness. I like that very much. One day I might be able to do it at will. At the moment I'm just waiting for a natural process. In some of my other paintings, I've noticed in parts here and there that crackling taking place, so there's hope. So this painting for me is going to be a long drawn out exercise. I'm already referring to it as the forever painting. I can't take it to my veranda because it's too big, and the panel that the canvas, and I call it a canvas in name only because it's not real canvas. The whole thing's too heavy for me to handle by myself, and I don't want to walk through the house with it and then having to take it back inside because I can't leave it out in the elements at night. You don't give a fuck about that, do you? So the face that you see behind me will be finished in oil paints because the paints that I'm using now, these acrylics, they're not of a very, very high quality. You see, because I don't sell my art, I am reluctant to put the money into the painting. If I was to use top of the line archival quality paints, this painting would end up costing me $500. Then, it's all destined for the big yellow skip at the end of my days. So I have to take that in consideration. Also too, you see, I'm not your average painter. I'm not your true painter. I'm far, far from being a fine artist. I'm more of an artisan. Now, I was talking to a real artist. He was actually hung 3 times at the Archibald Prize. He never quite got the big one. And he said to me, it's about the image. It's not what it's painted on. It's about the image. Okay, that's a very valid argument. But for me, see, I'm very big on recycling. I like to rescue discarded materials or to use sometimes very low quality materials and improve them by adding things to them. So to me, when I make a painting, it's not about the image. It's the whole thing as a whole, how it came together out of discarded materials, reused materials. That's where I'm at. And I don't mind being dismissed as an artist. That doesn't worry me at all. Other people's opinions are of, it's nice to have a compliment if it's genuine compliment. But I know what I'm doing, and that's the only thing that matters. At the end of the day, it's what I think that matters. There is a saying that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You see, an artist such as me comes along and says, ta-da, look what I've done. Critics and detractors come along. I don't like it. The tragedy for the artist is that the beholder always has the last word. You put your painting up there and people come and pass judgment on it, and they have the last word. Well, as an artist, I too have the last word on top of the last word. I say, yes, it's true that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But the tragedy for the artist is if the beholder is a fucking idiot. I'm sorry about that. No, not. Yeah, hello? President Trump. Sir, yes, sir. Yeah, that other fool. They done away with him, eh? He's probably incinerated or maybe shark food. How are you, Mr. Trump? Is everything going well? I'm one of your biggest fans, you know. You'd like to buy one of my paintings? Absolutely. Dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Starting at $3.5 million for a little scrap drawing. That's nothing to you. Hey, just let me know. Just let me know when you're ready. Alright, send the money over. First you have... Oh, damn it, look, the police helicopter. The police helicopter. I get angry sometimes. Yeah, but, hello? We've been cut off. Hello? Yeah, 3.5 million? Hey, Donald. Hello? There goes a sale. Such easy money. Such a hard thing to do. Damn.